Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Antonio Bay, and I got paid. So I've been on this channel for many years, it seems. And a while back, I switched on the little monetization button just to kind of see what would happen. And it took about 6 months of hard work and pushing my schedule of filming and everything. And I have made money on YouTube. I made money on YouTube. I got paid $115. And I am thrilled that I actually got money for something that I never thought I would get paid for, just because I enjoy it. So I know that's not a big goal. I mean, it's a very small amount of money, but I am very proud of myself for it, and I'm very pleased with it. And so I took that money and I went out and blew it all on comics. And I had a guy here in town who had a large lot of loose books, what he would call reader grade. I think they're fine. I'm not a bagger anymore, so I was thrilled with them. That's why I've stacked them so crazily over there. But I'm just gonna go through and see what I got. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I ended up with. Should have, let's see, there's 100, 150, or no, 100 and, should be about 220 comics here. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. That means these ran me less than 50 cents a piece. So first off, I've got Uncanny X-Men 281. This was in much better shape, but I accidentally squished it a little bit getting it here. So that's dumb on me. I don't have any Uncanny X-Men hardly, so I was very thrilled to get some of those in this lot. Also, I don't know what all's in this lot. Some of them I knew, some of them I did not. They were just kind of grab bags of cheaper books, and that is really what I love. So I was very pleased. I got Power Pack issue 50, the supersized giant issue. I used to have a bunch of Power Packs. Very thrilled to have that. X-Men issue number 13. I'm doing a 1 through 50 of the regular regular X-Men, and so I think I already have this issue, but that's fine. Power Pack number 19. I love this one because it features Cloak and Dagger, Kitty Pryde, Wolverine, and my favorite, my man, Beta Ray Bill, who used to hang out with the Power Pack kids all the time. Looks like Ultimates Superhumans number 1. Night Thrasher number 11. Looks like I got a pretty good pile of Night Thrashers in here. Incredible Hulk 402. That's a cool cover. I like that. I love the original Guardians of the Galaxy, the 31st Century Guardians of the Galaxy. That was my series back in the day when I really loved. I ended up with issue 21, so very pleased with that. Ooh, issue 22. I love Starhawk, the one who knows, the whole where he lives his life over and over again. I love that, and that's how he always knows what's happening. Guardians of the Galaxy 19. I think it's the first that we see Talon. Silver Surfer, annual number, what is this? Annual number 4? 1991. This is a crossover with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's cool. Uncanny X-Men number 311. There's a certain era of Uncanny X-Men that I was really into, and this is from that era, so I'm very pleased to see it in here. There was quite a few issues there was like a lot of X-Men stuff that I bought, and there was a couple other small like miscellaneous lots, and this was one of them. X-Men issue number 30, a fantastic issue, just in its of its own right. The cover, everything. It was a comic book, glorious, awesome. X-Men number 22, Psylocke cover. This is another one I'm pretty sure I already have. Uncanny X-Men 305, the two best, that's my faves. It's got Rogue and Bishop. I loved those two. Regular X-Men number 23. That will be appearing in one of those upcoming videos. Uncanny X-Men number 285, The Portal's End. It's a reader copy. You can tell it's almost like it got cut just a little bit short off the top there. X-Men 28, beautiful cover with Sabretooth. I think that's is that a Kubert cover? Yeah, that's a Kubert cover. X-Men #1, because everybody needs a copy of X-Men #1, even though I have many of them. I will never turn one down. And X-Men issue #6, it's just a beautiful Psylocke cover. X-Men #26, crossover with the Avengers, I believe. Uncanny X-Men #284, What Lies Beyond the Void. Definitely any issue of X-Men, Uncanny or otherwise, is worth more than 50 cents. So, the Acolytes return in Uncanny X-Men #289, or 298, my bad. X-Men #35. Lay those there neatly. Uncanny X-Men 279. X-Men #31. I love that cover. I love Spiral. She's so cool. Uncanny X-Men 299. Players and Pawns. This is still in that era that was my faves. And issue 309. Not my favorite artist on the Uncanny X-Men, but definitely one of my favorite eras. And here we have, this is issue 308. Uncanny X-Men, probably my favorite all-time issue of Uncanny X-Men. It's the Thanksgiving issue from that year, and it's a thing of beauty. I love this story. It's one of the only Uncanny X-Men's I have that's signed. But I have a signed copy of it somewhere. 310, and this feels like it's still got cards in it. It does. Cool. X-Men 36, Phalanx Covenant. I think we're just about through the X-Men's because I knew I had a pretty good pile of them. X-Men 48. X-Men 12, a beautiful, beautiful Jim Lee cover. This is early on with Marrow. This is X-Men #232, Uncanny. Another beautiful appearance of Rogue on the cover with X-Men 27. Stack those a little bit neater over there. Uncanny X-Men. This is the Proteus, I think. What's his name? It's annual number 15. Kings of Pain, Part 3. X-Men #29. Another beautiful Psylocke cover. This is another one of those early Marrow issues. This is issue number 324. Ironically, I love Marrow as a character, and she first appeared in Cable 14, I believe. Uncanny X-Men #19, or regular X-Men #19. New Warriors. This was another book I was super excited about. I saw a bunch of them in here. This is New Warriors #19. This is a series that I owned once, and I would love to kind of get some bits and pieces of again. This is New Warriors #34. It was good stuff. The issues 40 and under were my favorites. New Warriors #13. The art, the style, and the fact that you were dealing with a team that was kind of, I don't know, they were like the Bush Leagues. They didn't really matter. It always meant that you could do more stuff with them. Canon-wise, I always love that. So there's New Warriors #16. New Warriors #17, a classic cover of the New Warriors. I've got 2 issues of it. New Warriors 18. New Warriors 19. I think that's the second time I've seen that one. New Warriors issue number 20. New Warriors 21. I got an actually pretty substantial run and some duplicates of New Warriors. And I know it's not a rare book or anything like that, but it is definitely a cool book. It's one I really enjoy, so I was very glad to see it. New Warriors #22. I loved Speedball. He was just the coolest. I don't know who this lady in crutches is, but kind of weird. New Warriors #23. That's a creepy cover. Betrayed by the Night Thrasher. I doubt it, because the Night Thrasher was actually pretty cool. But that's New Warriors 24. Nothing But the Truth, Part 3. Oh, no, that's not good. Anytime you see Typhoid Mary on your cover of your book in the Marvel 80s or 90s, you knew things were bad. There's Power Pack number 53. Can I stack these so that they don't fall all over the place? Maybe. I don't know. Power Pack issue number 8. Slide that over there. New Warriors number 5, a little bit earlier issue. This is, and I know these are not rare or valuable books. This is my favorite era of Marvel And I'm so thrilled to have a handful of these because I have not, other than Alpha Flights, which I picked up recently, these have been tough to come by this era. For some reason, nobody seems to have them, and this guy just had a huge pile. X-Men 2099, issue number 8. Some people love the 2099 universe. Some people hate it. I was always a big fan. It was one of my more favorite dystopian universes after the Age of Apocalypse. And it's never good when the Punisher shows up in your book. This is New Warriors number 8. Night Thrasher fights for his life against the Punisher. Well, he'd have to fight pretty hard. There's no way the Punisher would not take him out. The New Warriors Darkhawk number 26. I remember there was a big thing for a while where Darkhawk was supposed to be super cool, and he never was. There's Thrasher number 12. New Warriors number 47. Like I said, I liked them. Issues 40 and below were the best. New Warriors 29. This Land Must Change. A wonderful cover. New Warriors number 12. You got Juggernaut going on in there, and these are great issues. New Warriors number 15. Night Thrasher number 10. Chilling with the Iron Man. Thunderstrike, the Everyman Avenger, issue number 21. Used to have a full run of that. Never did read them. Just I wasn't interested. This is issue number 50 of the New Warriors, and it's got Sandy. Textured cover. That's kind of cool, I think. Power Pack issue number 54. Any cover you have a big cool dinosaur on it is pretty cool. I think that's Nightmare, though. Just the look on its face tells me that's not a real dinosaur, but a dream being. It came from the sewer. Power Pack number 60. It's probably Teenagers and Mutants and Ninjas Turtles. Nah, no, hopefully not. Well, maybe. Guardians of the Galaxy 31st Century number 24. Silver Surfer, because of course he's still alive. Mr. Norn Rad. Time and time again, this is the New Warriors number 49. Cool cover on this X Factor 99 Death Grip. I was always a big fan of Wolfbane. So, holy cow, there's an issue of Alf in here. Alf number 9. I hope there's more of those. Like Alf was great and terrible at the same time. Guardians of the Galaxy number 19. This one's already come through once. It's a repeat, but I don't really care. For the price I paid for these, what can I complain? These were extremely cheap. And let's see, there was a lot of 100, 2 lots of 45, and 1 lot of 30. I wasn't really sure what was in all of them. I just kind of snagged up those lots because they were real cheap. So 100, 45, and 45, that's 190, plus another 30, so it's 120. I did not pay that much for these. So, or no, 220, my bad. I think I paid right around $115. Basically every dime that I made from YouTube, I spent on these. Fantastic Four Annual, the Korvac Quest, number 4. Oh, it's got Charlie 27 in it. That's good. That's good. Guardians of the Galaxy Phoenix, number 11. Guardians of the Galaxy Endgame. That sounds familiar. Korvac Quest Part 4. It's issue number 1. Here's Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. That's Wonder Man. He still exists. They call him Hollywood in the future. Guardians of the Galaxy and One Shall Surely Die. Issue number 16. Giant-sized blockbuster issue. I love the whole... I especially love Nikki. Nikki and Charlie 27. Actually, I pretty much love the whole team, so I just love Guardians of the Galaxy 2013. This is actually the first issue of Guardians of the Galaxy that I ever got. And this came out right before, or this issue was right after the Quest for the Shield, where he got the original shield of Captain America. It's one of my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy stories. It's the future, obviously, and they go through the effort to find the shield of Captain America. and they're racing another team who's bad, and they're trying to get it. And once the bad guys get it first, and then they realize it's just a piece of metal, so they chuck it, and they don't want it. And this guy is like, I know what it is. It's a piece of metal. It's also a symbol, and he wanted it, and he carries it through the future. It's a heavy shield. Like, in the universe, that's a heavy shield to carry. People like, I know what that is. I know who that belonged to. And it's heavy in that way. And there's Yondu, who is weird in the movie. This was a cool issue also. Punishers. They are a street gang based on Frank Castle in the 31st century. It's wild. Nova, issue number 6, Time and Time Again. New Warriors, what is that, 66? Would you believe the Speedball Revenge Squad? I don't know. The Bouncing Cat, I'm intrigued. Fresh Meat Nova, issue number 5. Never read much Nova, but I have no excuse now because I have Nova number 1. I don't know if I've ever had that before. Holy cow, an Alf annual. Ah, I love that. It's so big. It's a thick thing. Oh, and my favorite cover of New Warriors, it has a little schmeg on it. Black and blue. This is a photorealistic cover. This is a photo cover of the New Warriors number 44. It's Namorita, and she looks like so vampiric in this. It's a beautiful cover with the pointed ears. I absolutely love this. I'm so pleased that they did this. And there was a couple of like photo covers like this I really loved. Dazzler did a bunch during this era. It's why this is one of my favorite eras of Marvel. You could just do anything and get away with it. X-Force Annual number 1. Looks like Shatterstar has already altered his uniform quite a bit from its original appearance. I liked how he appeared in the first New Mutants books and in the later New Mutants books. X-Force number 1, everybody has this issue. They have a lot of them. It was an extremely common issue, but extremely great. Mayhem on the Moon with Nova, the Human Rocket, issue number 12. Oh my gosh, it's Darkhawk number 1. I can retire. It's not the Chrome version. Still, I can retire. I am set for life now. Darkhawk number 1, that's gonna be what sets me apart from the rest of the folks at the nursing home. I will have lots of money. I will be rolling in it. Nova 10, the Deadly Diamond Head. Night Thrasher, number 20. He's looking a little more crazy there. New Warriors number 20. This is a cover I see the most commonly of New Warriors, I believe. X-Force number 12, When Externals Clash. I never really read X-Force past the first 5 or 6 issues, so I don't really know what's going on there. What is this? Is this a newer comic? What is this? Is this from the 2000s? What's going on here? We don't read books this new. What is this? 2004? Way too new, bro. No. Amazing Spider-Man 501. I don't know. I'll have to see if my neighbor or somebody needs that. X-Men 2099, issue number 11, The Driven. Or The Driver, not The Driven. This is just Forceworks number 2, but that cover is trying really hard. That's pretty boss. I'm gonna straight up appreciate that. Night Thrasher number 2. Darkhawk number 28. I think I'm gonna have a pretty good pile of Night Thrashers. I mean, there's a lot of them in here. Avengers number 313. Good looking cover on that. As you know, I used to have I had like years, like 30, 40 years worth of Avengers. Now I have like this issue of Avengers, but it is what it is. I don't care. New Mutants number 99. I think this is the last issue of the series, or second last. I think it went to issue 100 and then quit. But that's okay, because the New Mutants kind of stopped being the New Mutants. They became X-Force, and Cable took it over, and Liefeld jumped in, and then he made it into a new book, and that's okay. And it's just different than it was, and I can live with that. X-Men 2099, number 3, Someone Will Die. X-Factor Annual number 1. Pretty sure I still have all my X-Factor annuals. Still think I have most of my X-Factors. Night Thrasher number 3. Uncanny X-Men 2099, issue number 2. Dark Hawk 27. Can't get enough of them Dark Hawks. Dark Hawks. Avengers West Coast number 5. I have no idea what's going on there. X Factor number 6. I should have grabbed water before I started the video this long. My throat is getting sore. X Factor number 9. This is the annual number 9. I loved Strong Guy. He was so cool. X-Force number 37. Boom Boom on the cover. I love Boom Boom. Who doesn't? Tabitha. Enter Blacksmith. I never thought he was interesting. Thought he was a weird-looking little mutant. And then Star Wars totally ripped off that design and that look of that little alien character and put it in their reboot, remake Star Wars. X-Force 20. Yep, should have gone with the water. Excalibur number 81. This has always been a cool cover to me because you never see Professor X really in a romantic way that often, and this was just a perfect cover. I'm assuming that's Moira McTaggart. X Factor number 114. I do love me some X Factor. Guardians of the Galaxy, The Victor, the Shield, featuring the unparalleled villainy of the Force. So this is that aforementioned story where the quest for the Shield. It's a beautiful story. Issue number 5, Verse Force. They're hunting the Shield. Oh, nice. I'm going to have all of them, aren't I? Guardians 4, X-Men number 41, Legion Quest Part 4. This is actually where Xavier ends up dying, and yeah, it's really cool. A mini-series, Gambit from the mini-series. Wow, but what is this? What has happened? This is, oh, there's, okay. I was like, why is Captain America in here? So I have Gambit. I'm assuming this is the Gambit, yes, okay. And Rogue. Gambit, issue number 2. What if Captain America had formed the Avengers was stuck inside there, causing me a great deal of confusion? But neato. Time and time again. This is Nova, issue number 7. There were several of these. I don't know if it's the exact same issue, but it's very similar. A little bit of a roll on the spine on this one. New Warriors number 53. Nova number 9. At War with Warhead. Nova number 8. Looks like I got a good little stack of Novas here. New Warriors number 39. Warning, the contents of this issue may be thought-provoking. Well, yeah, let's go for it. I'm setting them right there. That's what I'm doing. New Warriors featuring who? Who is Speedball? Who are you? I'm fired. And Scarlet Spider, my favorite of all the Spider clones, the coolest looking of all of them. Guardians of the Galaxy number 12. Firelord is dead. Overkill. I thought his name was Taserface. I'm not kidding. I just saw this book and came out with on Facebook with some like obscure stuff, and it was listed, and it was like Sledgehammer. I have the first issue of Sledgehammer. I barely remember. I don't remember the show. I remember the commercials for the show, but I'm pleased that it exists and that I have it. They Live Among Us, Beware the Clandestine, issue number 2. I don't know what that is. Wonder Man number 1. Free poster inside. I do love the Wonder Man series. New Warriors number 35. Good call. Avengers number 327. That is a beautiful Tony Stark cover. Iron Man number 303. This is before the world knew that Tony Stark was going to be, and Iron Man was going to be the coolest character ever. The Supreme Soviets, I'm down with that whole thing. You got Red Tornado, what's his name? Red Guardian. It's cool. I like that. Captain America 410, you got some Crossbones action going on. My pile is getting lower over there. Silver Surfer Annual number 3. Iron Man annual number 11. I kind of like these annuals. I never used to like big piles of annuals, but for some reason, the thickness of them now, they kind of appeal to me. And the stories are always a little different. So Captain America number 376. Black Widow in the gray cover, like that. This is Thrasher 4 Control. This is a mini series. This is number 3. Captain America issue. I don't know. Don't know. Night Thrasher number 15. Gonna get beat up by the Hulk. Avengers. Another issue. Number 388. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those. That particular era. That's getting a little too new. Night Thrasher number 18. Money Don't Buy. X-Men number 42. Night Thrasher number 1, which makes me pretty certain I have. All right, there's Night Thrasher 4 Control number 1. I've been wanting some individual issues of Speedball because I just thought they looked great. This is Speedball, the Masked Marvel number 9. He's a member of New Warriors. Thrasher number 13, Night Thrasher. 4 Control, Night Thrasher number 4. Speedball versus Laper Logan. Nice. Issue number 3. Looks quirky. It looks cool. I'm down with it. Stuck with the sticker, the grappling, the graffiti gorillas. I deal with graffiti all the time working for the city. I can appreciate villains based on that. Speedball issue number 2. Speedball issue number 8. Battles the Bonehead Gang. Sounds like he keeps it lighthearted. Okay, first I thought she was in a doorway, and it turns out it's just Steve Rogers. But it's Avengers number 325. Beautiful cover. X-Force number 13. Cable looking like the Terminator, because of course. I don't know what's happening on that one. X-Force number 39. Looks like Nate got it handed to him. This is the most common issue of X-Men 2099, issue number 9. For some reason, this is the one that's clogging all of the bins everywhere. This is one of my favorite comics of all time. This is Wolverine 93. I'm not a big fan of Wolverine, but this features one of my favorite Juggernaut at a bar, drinking the beer. And then they get into the fight, and you get this best panel, one of the best panels ever. It's Wolverine just standing on this counter, like, let's tangle. And, like, Juggernaut, like, he can do nothing. He could do nothing to the Juggernaut. But really, all the Juggernaut went there to do was get a beer and leave. That's it. So, like, there's nothing happens in that. And it's one of my favorite issues of comics of all time. So, I love Juggernaut. X-Factor number 94, Mutant Sacrifice. Very sad times. X-Force number 41. Looks like Wolfsbane is getting a little out of hand, or it could be a different character. Madness and Murder. X-Force number 40. X-Factor number 89. Sorry, my bad. Your tongue starts to have problems speaking after a while. Avengers number 328. The Origin of the Man Called Rage. I love his action figure. It is a tremendously great action figure. If you get a Marvel Legends Rage figure, it is dang nice figure. X-Factor Annual number 8. X-Force number 21, War Machine. Before they craft up his suit. Skullfire, I'm familiar with him. It's X-Men 29, issue 7. Calm down, it's a reprint, but it's New Mutants number 87. This is the first appearance of Cable. Not the big issue that it used to be. This used to be the biggest one. Now it's the first appearance of Deadpool. Is the big issue of New Mutants that everybody wants. Untold Tales of Spider-Man issue number 1. Gold. Interesting. Not a huge Spider-Man guy. Spider-Man 2099 issue 16. Issue 14. New Warriors number 65. Nita's back, and she's out for blood in a wicked new lawnmower blade outfit. New Warriors number 28. I don't know what's going on with her sleeves. She's got them. Cable number 17, the Dark Riders, Dark Ride. X Factor number 115. X Factor was actually a dang good book. It's one I really appreciate. X Force number 44. Guthrie looks like he's going to walk out on the team. X Factor 103. Fastball Special. Ravage 2099. This was easily the worst 2099 book. Ravage sucked. He started out like really terrible, and then he got even worse. Issue number 15. New Warriors, thick hardback issue. If you were unaware that the cover does that. Issue number 25 is very cool. New Warriors number 26. New Warriors 31. Who mourned the Helgens? No one, except for Emma. The New Warriors number 33. Namorita versus Nova. New Warriors number 35. We'll put that up there. New Warriors number 36. Vance Astro. Nice. He's from Guardians of the Galaxy in the 31st century. New Warriors number 37. This would be duplicates. Doom 2099. The most underrated of all 2099 series is. Doom ruled, especially in 2099. Issue number 14. X-Men 2099, number 6, introducing the Freak Show. There were some key characters that were pretty awesome in the 2099 X-Men world. So, New Warriors number 7, Night Thrasher. Oh, I love this issue of New Warriors. This is New Warriors number 10. They cross Emma Frost. She looks super great on the cover. The art is fantastic. They learned that they are messing with teams out of their league. Basically, they're kind of losers. New Warriors number 9. How none of them died from the Punisher is amazing. New Warriors number 45. Child's Play. New Warriors Death in the Family number 38. And I have 2 of them. And I dropped that. New Warriors 39. This one has already been through. New Warriors number 40. That is a cool chrome Nova cover. Very, very nice. We're going to set... I'm running out of places. I'm going to set them over there. New Warriors number 41. Duplicates. Number 42. I love Firelord. He's one of the coolest Celestial type characters. New Warriors number 58. Got a lot. I gotta have a good, nice set of New Warriors. Justice Denied. New Warriors number 59. Number 60. I think issue 70 was the last number. New Warriors number 62. I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me. New Warriors number... This is annual number 1. This is another Proteus book. New Warriors number 43. I don't... Oh, it's Vance Astrovic. It's Vance Astro from Guardians of the Galaxy. Only he just looks different. Re-enter Starhawk. This is another duplicate. So there is some doubles in here, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not upset. New Warriors number 36. Guardians of the Galaxy number 26. This is a throwback to the original Guardians. I love the updated ones. There's Vance Astro as Major Victory. This is after he gets out of his one shell that was keeping him alive. Excalibur, and I believe that is one of the Rasputin brothers. Peter's brother, I think so. Time Cross Caper. I'm not positive. Don't quote me. 2099 issue number 10, La Lunatica. 2099. Oh, Punisher 2099 issue 13. Punisher 2099 is severely underrated. It was a very, very cool book. New Warriors number 32. X Factor number 105. The Sacrifice. X-Men the Early Years number 15. That's cool. That's Beast origin stuff. What is this? X-Men Special Anniversary issue. I don't know what this is. But that is Holocaust. Oh, they changed his name to Nemesis. But it's Holocaust from the AOA. Age of Apocalypse. It's just a special anniversary. Legion Quest Part 2. We all hate that guy. That's X-Men 40. Okay, we don't all hate that guy because apparently he has a show now. I don't know why. X-Men or X-Factor 109. Uncanny X-Men 230 or 321. Dyslexia. Justice for Balance. Number 4. I don't know what that is. And my last issue here is Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 59, Starhawk. There we go. So that's my pile. Can you see it all here? That's my stack. 115 bucks for all that. I love that. I'm super thrilled with it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the views. Thank you for everything. You guys rule. This was just a dumb hobby, and I can't believe I actually got any money for it at all. I apologize for all the ads you have to watch, but I don't care because now I bought more comics. I love you so much. I appreciate it. That is my story. That's my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.